Hello, this is a Diamond 1, Ramatra, and Hazard VOD review. And the post on this one said they were trying to get their team to focus ball less, and they wanted tips on knowing who to go for. So we'll try and answer those.
Ready for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in.
Okay, Ash gets a pick. And that was kind of a bad barrier. We were going to get here for free anyway. The barrier is what lets you guys cross out of the choke points, so that was kind of a small fumble, but... Okay, and that play was good up until we turned around and tossed a vortex. If you're getting all those hit markers in the back, it's better just to get your elim and then live. Get your elim and then block bot on Ram, because he's honestly hard to kill if he's blocking, but we took that rail, so... Yeah, they're gonna get to trade you out, and it's gonna get messy, but... The aggression was good, it's just you didn't get your elim and then live, or prioritize living, because all the attention was on you.
This is our objective now.
Will be their undoing.
Kind of a bad shield again, but... And the vortex, if you were looking into his intentions, it's probably going here. 90% sure he'll try and leave this way, so that's a better vortex. Okay, we're gonna get him anyway. And in these sorts of cases, like you want to cap point, but your team's kind of fighting, I've just, after a bunch of trial and error, I've decided to just help my team and then go get point. So I think we should be going for the Moira that we saw. Okay, and she's fading. I would just be going for the Moira here. The ball's not, like, obviously you can't, as soon as you see that 1000 HP ball, not killable. Like, don't, if we're not going to go for the Moira, we should just be stuffing these two doors. That's our job. That's who we go for. Okay, and I heard Bastion. Staff does more damage per second against a ball, so it's probably better just to stay staff form. But I like how you're going after the follow-up here, though, instead of ball. So yeah, this is huge. And a lot of times when I hear ball slamming, that's when I'll barrier. Because I'll go, now was the time to block the follow-up the most, because ball's slamming, so... This was a great play, stuffing 3 people. Okay, ball's low. Okay, and I don't know where he got that health, I don't know what magic tricks he has, but as soon as you turn around and see this, he's not killable anymore. Look for a better target. Moira is also a terrible target when she's ulting. So it's like, who do I go for? From your perspective, I don't know, because we ran this way and we stopped monitoring the doors. But if you're willing to see the ball, cross him out as a target, okay, too much health, and then spend half a second going, nope, yes, then you'll get your targets. But you have to be willing to look off of a bad target to find the good target. Yeah, the Bastion and the Moira. Well, you can't stop the Moira, like I said, but the Bastion and the BAP were definitely good targets. Yeah, and we're gonna chase around these guys, so... I think we just lost sight of our job, chased around the wrong targets, and didn't look for new ones. Yeah, and it feels like you're doing something if you're shooting balls, so I understand like why you would want to stay on him, but sometimes the half a second spent doing quote-unquote nothing, looking for a better target, pays off, so.
A battle lost for a war won.
Okay, another pick by Ashe. That's good. Much better barrier. It's actually an aggressive barrier. You're putting yourself in view of your targets, crossing the open area, and then using the barrier, so. Okay, we're gonna win off that alone, basically. So that's fine. Oh. And Sojourn is ulting, so she's definitely the target. 110% the target. Luckily, she doesn't go pro. Okay, well, she does, but it's too late.
Precision and control.
Okay. Ball's giving us free damage on him. Good job shooting ball here. And maybe we could have gone for that vortex a little earlier, but it's fine to do damage. We force his shield ability. And the shields are temporary, right? Yeah, like 5 seconds. So he's going to lose the shields, and he's basically going to have to soft reset in a few seconds. So even at this point, you can go, okay, the ball's not really a threat to my team. He used slam, he used shields. Now I'm just gonna go take top. And we're kind of doing stuff, but I think we're just too focused on ball. Even if he's kind of in the middle of nowhere, taking top's more valuable. And luckily, their team, like your Ashe, is so good that they're kind of hiding in fear, but if their team was doing a little better, they would be able to push the Ashe out and then hold here and be causing all sorts of damage to your team, so. We're really not getting a lot done. Ball was going to have to really do this anyway because his shield ability ran out, so. Okay, now we're getting shot in the side, and like your post asks, who do I go for? The answer is nobody, because you didn't put yourself in a good position. If you were here, then I could tell you who to go for, but the answer is nobody at this point because of where we spent 10 seconds slap fighting a ball. That was a pretty good vortex, a little deeper, and you'd be farming like triple damage, but. And also the fact we had to shield here, if we can get here and then shield, then we also could have been putting out tons more pressure, so. Our positioning forced a bad barrier, and now we don't have it, but. Yeah, and this is kind of just like, we're still suffering from what we did back here, if that makes sense. Because no barrier forced an early Nemesis form, then we get it drained. Ideally, now you would be popping Nemesis form, and then you can layer your ult on top of that, so you can give yourself 400 armor. Oh. Well, actually, we just die. We toss, what, let me go back. Because I think we did it again. Okay, we Nemesis. And then we sort of chuck another vortex. We just have to respect Sojourn's burst damage, so Nemesis runs out, then we barrier. Because we're low health, so. That was just twice we had defensive abilities up and we didn't respect the Sojourn. It's really just a soak damage, wait to get healed, type of scenario. Like the help was coming if you just block botted, or in that case shield botted. The help was coming, so.
It's go time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well. The Sojourn is gonna go pro this time.
Failure is not defeat.
And we've got another early Nemesis form. If you just barrier here, you'll get in for free. Because if you use Nemesis so early, they're very good at just kiting back, waiting for it to run out, and then pushing back forward. And Masters players play around the ability cooldowns a lot more, so... Yeah, like back up, shoot you out. And we're being a distraction, which is fine, but if we use barrier, got here for free, and then we sort of got Nemesis form, we can be doing cleave damage on these guys, and or just waiting out Bastion's assault form if he was going to use it anyway, and then we go in for the elims, which is better than just being a distraction, so... Make that half-second decision. Is ball killable? No. Okay, look for a better target. And we at least got here this time, so the better targets are right here, man. So... There's a Bob in there. Like, we kind of missed 2 seconds where we would have loved to be going in with this Bob. They might be able to run away. Oh, but you don't let them? Good Vortex. Oh. And I understand the hitting that ult because it feels like we can actually get the elibs. And Ball is doing the annoying stall. But he's gone now. You've got that 8-second soft reset where he can't do anything. He needs to grab all the health packs, wait for the, what is it, the healing passive. So he's gone for 8 seconds. What are we going to do in that 8 seconds is the question. I mean, that, I guess...
My duty is being done.
We're gonna stand here. Okay. And Sojourn crossed. I'm not sure if we would have been able to spot her out or not if we got here earlier. But we just sort of did nothing with that 8 seconds. Okay. And as far as who do we go for here, the answer's kind of no one, because we used our shield back here, so we don't have it. Bastion and Bap are all the way back here, and we're over here. Sojourn crossed here. I think we just need to sit payload and wait for our barrier to come back. And then maybe we take this route to force out the Sojourn if, like, we get shot in the back and we realize it. Or we use barrier to get to here, and then get the Bastion half, and then we force, then we Nemesis and kill these guys. But I think your positioning just wasn't good enough to... Your positioning wasn't good enough, and we barriered early, so I don't think we can go for anyone. I don't think we can hard engage anyone. And the Sojourn in the back is gonna, like, make it even worse. But even if the Sojourn wasn't here, I don't think we can get to that Bastion without a barrier. So sometimes just our shields are off, our positioning's off. Even though we're pointing out in our post ball, our team's focusing too much on ball. Sometimes we focus too much on him too. Like, we're staring at him, sitting on payload. We're not actually taking space after we force the ball out.
I am not beaten yet.
60 seconds.
And we chose the Healing Vortex perk. I think we should have chose the other one. Healing Vortex is sometimes good for control maps where you're fighting in a small room. But here I'd much rather have the pop in midair ability. That way you can get an easy Vortex here, an easy Vortex here. Same thing, we're taking damage to the face. This is just like last time. If we just barrier here, then we'll get in, but... Is this gonna force another early Nemesis form? Yes, it is. So, I mean, the order ideally you would go in is barrier, get to the good spot, and then Nemesis. So, we're just doing them in the wrong order. I don't even think we used... Yeah, we didn't even use our barrier there, so... And I think Wu Yang, what he did is he saw you took... He was focused on ball. He turns around and sees you half health from spam damage. And then he kind of panics. But if we just didn't take so much chip damage, we wouldn't... I don't think we would have baited that ult on us, because... Oh, we do get people though. And we kind of do need to be payload now. Like, if the payload time wasn't about to run out, obviously I would say like go up here, but now we kind of do need to be payload, so. But we vortex the ball again. I think if we vortex the Sojourn, we might kill her. So don't feel like every time ball slams you have to vortex, because we already went over it doesn't slow people down as much as it used to. Yeah, and we kind of just had to sub payload there, but I think we went over the main things are just sort of bad ability usage, not using our defensive abilities well enough, and then sort of not focusing on the right areas. And not taking advantage of ball when he's low to say like, okay, ball's out of the fight, let's take space aggressively now. And so sometimes we don't have the abilities or the positioning to actually go for people. But let's go the defense with Hazard now. Alright, ball can basically do that for free. It's the follow-up you want. You want to stop these people when they get to about here, so. And you gotta wonder, like, as soon as you start chasing the ball around, you're not in position to go for these guys anymore. So for example, you might go for the Moira and then tuck in here and then just shoot the Bastion, or you might wait for the Sojourn to come up and then come here, wall here to stop them from backing up and then fight here. Or same thing, like they cross here, then you wall here, shoot Bastion down to half health, and then you jump at him to finish him off. But those are the plays I'd be looking for. Instead, we're not looking for anything. We're just kind of... They've completely gotten through the choke point, so their chance to win if they get through the choke for free is basically 50% now. Instead, if you were holding them here, then... They still haven't gone through, but you could at least be left-clicking them and putting some pressure on. And I don't know why we're blocking off the Moira. We should be trying to kill the Moira or going for these backlighters. Like, there's no reason to play this scared with full health and tank abilities. And we're still looking at ball, so it's... And we don't have walls, so maybe we're not less likely to want to go for Bastion now, but we should be at least attacking someone. And just reload. I think maybe you were blocking to reload. Just hit the reload button. You're gonna want all 8 shots, but... And even here, like, jump up high, wall between the Moira and the Bastion, and then kill the Bastion, but... You can do it. I know Bastion does a lot of damage, but if you've got full health and you get the wall boop... But yeah, this is just kind of like they're here, then we like fell back to here to shoot ball, then we kind of hid in the corner, and your team got so scared they just they sat in this closet and cried. But I think if we had more pressure on their backline, they'd be less likely to just grovel and do this, but... I understand the frustration when you look around and you see 3 of your teammates hiding in a closet, but... Definitely could have done more as tank to pressure them that whole time. So we should have been looking for walls, we should have held the front, held the choke is basically, if we hold the choke, the opportunities would have came. Or if we can't hold the choke, we at least should have been engaging around here. And kept our wall so we can safely engage around here, so. Ball finally feeds, but he's not going to do that often, so. And sometimes a look back is important. If you think your team's holding here and your team is actually back here, then you're going to get baited like that. So that's why it's good to do a look back occasionally to see what your team is doing. And they're all chasing ball. Big surprise. But as soon as you know that information, you could have just ran back and not taken all this chip damage. Because it's an alright plan. The only issue is we're starting at half HP. And if we go, I might honestly like go this way. Because you kind of go from the front. I might like go this way, wall off the bastion, and then like wall. Like go to this corner and wall here or here. And that might be my cycle of how I get in and get out. This is just, you started with half HP, and you went a little too from the front, so they all can see you easily, but... So yeah, we're gonna get just ass blasted.
Watch yourself.
I've scars that sting worse.
Okay, that was a good wall, because in the one part of the map that's this close in, you actually can block him with the wall, so... Don't chase him, ball's down for the next 8 seconds. What are we gonna do with this 8 seconds? I would want to take here, I would want to take here, or go for an limb or something. 8 seconds of free reign starts now, you need to use it. Like, go for the Moira, there's no reason not to. Like, force a fade, and then she fades here, and then you go kill these guys. Like, use the time that the ball is down to do stuff. Okay, now we're doing hazard things. I think maybe we're blocking because we don't have faith in our left click, which I definitely don't unless I'm way warmed up. I don't have faith in my left clicks, but we're doing hazard stuff now, so this is great. Oh yeah. And yeah, just wait out that bastion, wait for wall, and then kill him.
Aye, that's it.
Oh, he's sneaky. And I don't know what the point of that wall... You want them to come up to the payload, and then you wall behind them to trap them in. Don't let them bait your abilities like this. They barely had to walk forward in the vicinity of the payload, and you just toss it, but... Yeah, you're doing your job. They're, like, afraid to get within 30 meters of payload. That's fine. Just now you can actually poke out the ball. Because the ball's thinking, I'm making so much space for my team. And because you looked at them, they backed up to here, and his team's doing nothing. So you actually can just shoot ball now. And it's not a waste. Alright, good stuff. Oh, and you tried to block him in with the wall. Oh, it works, okay. Switch targets to the Kiri, I like it. Now we're making actually decisive plays. Oh yeah. So we were willing to swap our target focus off ball as soon as he got low, and that let us make some great plays, so.
Always watching out for you.
Now.
Okay, and as far as quality targets, sometimes you have to think one step ahead and plan your ult, because it has a huge cast time. Moira and Kiri are just not quality targets. So, I mean, if you really wanted to just force their cooldowns, that's fine. You're thinking, alright, I'll trade ult for a teleport and a fade, but... Really, it's better just to hold it until they use those abilities and then trap them. Wherever they go after you force the movement abilities, then you ult them, but... And I guess that's kind of clears two minds, but I think it's a good idea to recognize how you respond to being in a tough spot. And I think the answer for you is you just hit buttons. Like, oh, I was doing bad positioning, I'm Ramble, just hit Nemesis. Oh, I see two people here, I'll just hit ult, even though they can both just leave. They're about to cap, I'll just hit my wall. And me, I kind of feed when I get nervous. But I think for you, you just hit buttons. So, I mean, everyone has a thing where if they're under pressure, here's the dumb thing I do, and I think we found yours, is we just hit buttons. Because now it'll be hard to actually jump, wall, and fight someone. Now that we don't have wall, so. Oh, we're gonna do it, but we don't slash, and we don't have wall, so. Oh, and we're gonna pinball in between the mines, so. That's unfortunate too, but there's no wall to even try and save ourselves here, so. Yeah, so I think we went over the main things. It's ability usage, cooldown. Sometimes there were choices you went after the wrong target.